Oh, well, here's a hot topic I want to discuss. Social media and eating disorders.
Yeah.
Like the effects.
There's a research study done that showed the longer someone spends looking at images of different bodies online, the more likely they are to develop an eating disorder and also to have other sorts of mental health concerns like depression. So there is a link to social media use and mental health concerns easily.
Because they don't know. Like when you look at a picture, I don't know if a picture's been photoshopped.
Right.
I don't know what's been edited. I don't know what filters have been used. Mm-hmm. So right away I look and I go, oh my God, that woman's my age or, older, and look at them and look at me, because I mean, of course we know comparison is the worst.
Yeah.
But I think social media just is constantly. And then when you feel the need that you have to change yourself, you're like, wow, look at how good I look. But subconsciously you're going, me, my real self, I'm not good enough.
I'm not good enough to be celebrated, shown off, put on the pedestal.
I mean, one of the favorite things that we did together was the Don't Touch Me.
So the Don't Touch Me campaign, I was a second year in grad school, and we encouraged people to post pictures of themselves online with the hashtag Don't Touch Me, like don't touch up me or don't Photoshop me. And people shared raw images of themselves. And I can think of the picture of me in my head that I posted online. I was doing like 80-hour weeks at the clinic at that point. And I feel really sorry for that version of myself. She was struggling a lot, but I posted a picture of me and I was like, this is real. This is real. I am not feeling my best. I was not taking care of myself. And I posted it and I said, this is what grad school looks like. And I'm struggling to balance it all. So I loved that platform we had.
Yeah. I mean, that prompted me to put in every one of my contracts that I cannot be Photoshopped.
I love that about you. Yeah. So important.
I think that it really is. I think that it's so horrible for people to have things thrown in their face that are not real
and not obtainable.
Not obtainable.
Now with like all this plastic surgery, in theory, it is attainable.
Right.
But like, not really.
But it's still telling you that you're not good enough.
But it's still telling you as you are not good enough. We do modifications to our appearance all the time. Like,
what do you mean?
we cut our hair, we get Botox, we get braces, we dye our hair, we pluck our eyebrows, we wax, like we whiten our teeth. So we put on makeup. We do things all the time. Body modifications, it's really your relationship to it. Piercings, like tattoos. These are ways that we're presenting ourselves. It's why you're approaching it is what's important.
I agree with you. So when I did my augmentation, it was to add curves to me because you were blossoming and I was flat.
But if we had a society that didn't put on a hierarchical pedestal that breasts were more desired.
No, it wasn't for that for me. It was for me to step away from the eating disorder.
Oh, okay.
It was for me to step away from the ideology that this
thin frame is what's desired. Got it.
It was desired. It was for me to embrace curves were great. Mm. It was for me to step away from that self into this self.
Yeah.
So for me, it was very healing to be able to do that.
For me, if you get plastic surgery, just be honest about it. And because then when we post on social media and we're being inauthentic about it, it's like, oh, damn, like, is she really gua shaing her face to get her cheek like that? No,
exactly.
It's a filler, girlfriend.
It's a filler.
Right. So for me, it's just all about authenticity. And yes, modifying your body could be seen as inauthentic, but if you're being honest about it, it's tough. But then we have social media where there's a 80s subculture and especially on TikTok, like the what I eat in the day TikToks, the exercise TikToks, the outfit checks that are really body checks in the mirror, and challenges that are related to eating disorder behaviors. One that is on my mind right now is there was like if you like could wrap your hand around your wrist, or if you could like touch your elbow as you wrap it around your body, because then your torso would be slender. If you could wrap your hands around your thigh, like these are things on TikTok that kids of all ages have a lot of access to.
That's the problem. So they were always around. I mean,
Well,
I
sure.
had the same, you know, the same thing. It was like, if you could pinch an inch, if you could,
right, special K,
right. Wrap your, you know, always been there. It's the exposure.
It's the outreach.
Yes.
And it's in your hand. It's right there.
Constantly, all the time.
Yeah.
We had to pick up a magazine.
Yeah.
We had to turn on one of our 5 channels.
Yeah.
I mean, and 3 of them were you know, it was like PBC, you know, the public one. And this generation is bombarded.
You cannot get away from it. I have all of the restrictions on my phone to not get advertisements related to weight loss or diet talk. It still seeps into my phone.
Yeah, no, it's I don't even know.
And that is enough to trigger someone to a relapse.
Absolutely.
Which is like why language is so important, and we have to arm ourselves because we're going to get triggered by things.
If you have another addiction, you can avoid it. Right? You know, like you can take it out of your diet, out of your life.
Yes.
You can avoid it if you have a pill or an alcohol addiction.
Oh, yeah. In theory.
A substance. You can't take food.
You can't take food away.
Out of your life.
Yeah.
You need to figure out
how to have a different relationship.
How to have a relationship with it.
Yeah.
It's not like other addictions.
You're exactly right. So when I was working at a substance use facility, abstinence was an option.
Right.
And that could have been a treatment goal.
Right.
And sometimes harm reduction did not work for people.
Right.
They had to be abstinent. It was the only way they could not end up in really dire places. Food is not the same. You have to relearn your relationship with food to survive.
Oh, yeah.
And yes, alcohol is everywhere. Like you walk on the street, there's a alcohol store. Like you go to a bar. Like it is also an incredibly hard disorder. And when I was on the hotline, I was talking to someone, and he told me that overcoming his eating disorder was harder than overcoming his heroin addiction. That is how powerful these disorders are.
Yeah.
So when I see these ads, when I see these social media things, when I see people commenting like about people's bodies online, that is what could be make or break for someone.
Right.